Oh my goodness, everybody, what a ride. I can't emphasize how fun this Fireblade is, and the quick shifter, that is so nice. You know, I kind of forgot about that. My initial riding, I forgot about having this quick shifter. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I literally forgot about the quick shifter. It wasn't until I kind of got further in my riding, I started noticing, or I should say, noticed that, and I started using it, and oh my gosh, that thing just goes, it just like burp, 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 burp going down the road. It is incredible. These crotch rocker bikes, these things are actually very, very fun. The danger is you give a younger person this bike, and they're going to love this bike. They're going to want to ride this damn bike all the damn time. I mean, I just can't emphasize enough. I never have had ownership of this style of a motorcycle until I bought the CBR 1000 RR for my daughter and the Fireblade. And what is incredible, the CBR 1000 RR here, it actually is what drove me to the Fireblade because of my daughter, her having this, and I did ride it, and I was like, man, this thing is pretty badass. This has a lot nicer exhaust. One thing for sure, if I do a ride on this one with that exhaust note, oh my gosh, that's going to be some really great video, which I am. I'm trying to ride all my motorcycles. It's not good for them to sit. That's the goal. It's just me riding my motorcycles, not only to enjoy them, but just because it's not good for them to sit for a year. This motorcycle really sat close to probably a year. I probably look at the sticker inside here when they inspected it. So 6 of 25. So yeah, so this motorcycle, I bought this about a year ago. In fact, Lance, the guy that did the build sheet on it, I crumpled up this piece of paper here because I got tired of it floating around. Let me see if I can get it back out. If I can, it'll tell you when he built this thing. And I crumpled it in there so far, that's funny. I literally got this in here so far that I didn't want to flop it around. And I kind of like want to keep this if I didn't ruin it. So look here. So Lance built this May, looks like 31st of May of 2024. Lance is the guy that has his own YouTube channel as well. So yeah, so this bike is over a year old, and I rode it home, and I don't think I ever rode it again after I rode it home. So it's just a hip hip hooray video, and my 360 Insta camera died. The battery died, so I need to carry an extra battery if I'm going to do any serious riding, because I did so much riding time. That thing died really about 2/3 of the way in of my ride. So you didn't see how I rode way out to Berryville, Virginia, and to Charlestown. Last time you saw me talking, I was up in Boonesboro, Maryland, near Hagerstown, Maryland. So I did a pretty good loop today. I would say I did close to 200 miles today, which that's, to me, beyond believable. For me to think I could ride this bike close to 4 hours. Now, if I would have gotten off the bike and hung out for a good 20-30 minutes, you know, if I paced myself, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind, I could ride this motorcycle longer. But I wanted to get back in by 2:30 or so, because I just think the afternoon storms are coming in, and I just wanted to not really make it a really, really long day, because in this bike here, this just isn't really, in my book, it's not meant to be ridden 400 or 500 miles. I know people do it. That's not my goal. My goal is to go out in the back roads, have some really good fun on it, and do a good 2-3 hours with the riding on it, get a good 100+ miles on it. I'm good. And it's a shame that I didn't have somebody right there behind me hanging with me, so you go down the twisties, the back roads, and but whatever. I'm into riding. I just want to go ride. I mean, some people call me the lone wolf, but I just want to go ride. That's all I want to do. I want to get on my motorcycle, and I just want to go ride. I'm just not into this riding to a point, then stand around for a few hours. I'm not into it. So anybody on my channel that's thinking, hey, I'm going to ride that guy, and let's go here and go there, I'll be like, no, you go do your thing. Go do your thing. Go drive from point A to point B. and spend half the day wherever you're going. I'm going to be riding the whole time you're doing that, enjoying my motorcycle. That's the thing. The more you ride, the better you get. That's the goal. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get back in shape where I can ride, and I can ride longer, but just enjoying all the bikes that I have, which I'm blessed to have all the bikes I have. Honda wins it for me. The Honda, for all the Harley hardcore guys out there, everything, that's your gig, that's your ball game. I love all the brands, but until you actually ride these Hondas, but I mean, most can't. I mean, I'm telling you right now, most people my age, if you don't have the physical stature, if you just don't have, there's no way. There's no way you're going to tell me a 300-pound guy that's 60 plus years old is going to get this motorcycle and be able to ride it very long. There's no way. No way. It ain't going to happen. You really have to be in good shape and in decent shape to ride this style motorcycle. And so, whole point is, for all those who are stuck on just riding around their bagger bikes all the time, well, that's fine. I'm glad you love your bagger bikes. But you really haven't ridden the motorcycle. I mean, this is really, truly riding a motorcycle because it is so fast, so nimble. And I mean, this is where the motorcycle really came from in its true beginnings, was riding a motorcycle that could go fast and be nimble. It wasn't the bagger bikes. That wasn't really what brought, that isn't what started the whole revolution of motorcycles. It wasn't bagger bikes. So that's it. Making another video here, and now this evening or later this afternoon I'll post these videos just to keep the channel going. And I figured it out earlier. This is for my Honda CB 1000 city bike. So that's what this is for. That's exactly what it's set for. I figured it out. So that's good to know, because my city bike's a lot of fun as well. That's a really great bike. And that's actually a very hot bike. That bike, dealerships don't get many of them. And so that's a great bike. I don't want to get rid of it. I thought about maybe changing the exhaust side on it, but I really like the look of that exhaust. So I'm just going to leave it alone. And it's not a real expensive bike. But you know what? Yesterday I was there at the Chimerick Honda, and I forgot to look at those new, I can't even think of the name of the damn new bikes that are a hot item. The 750 Honda and the new 1000 Honda. What do you call those damn things? It just is like a total mind blow. They're over in Europe. They just brought them here in Chimerick Honda. They can't keep them in stock. And I know the name of that damn bike. I just can't think of it. It's a new, really cool looking 750 and a 1000 series. But Chimerick Honda claims that they can't keep them, and very challenging to actually get them. And they're a power sports dealer that gets preference. So I wish I would have done a little video on that yesterday. I walked right by it when it was at Chimerick Honda. I wish I would have stopped and walked around that bike and shown you more. And that's it. My mind is mush. Haven't had any breakfast. Haven't had anything to eat this morning. And there's Alcaraz that had 2 back-to-back Wimbledon championships, and this guy Sinner, whatever you call his name, the Italian, took it away from him. That's got to be tough, because he was going to be the next Bjorn Borg of having just numerous Wimbledon championships. But that's it, everybody. I'm going to shut the hell up. Get out the big dog's out, and the wife's out taking care of the horse. The good news is the wife's planning on to start riding the horse, which I think that's fantastic. If my wife starts riding Prancer, that'll be a blessing. So that's kind of the strategy on her end. So that's it, everybody. And see you in the morning. If I don't make another video, see you in the morning. God bless.